Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2019 Volkswagen Atlas SEL. This particular one has all-wheel drive. It's Fortana red on the exterior with black Meharata wheels. It also has mud flaps on this one, a chrome bumper applique on the back. But the standard features are going to include push button start, remote start, power lift gate, chrome window sills, keyless entry on all four doors, LED running lights, LED headlights, halogen fog lights, adaptive cruise control, lane assist, blind spot monitoring, autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian monitoring, a panoramic sunroof with a power sunshade, along with these nice bold lines down the side of the car, those black wheels. Let's look at the bumper applique on the back. Chrome exhaust tips, tow hitch, and this one has captain's chairs with Shetland interior. So let's take a look inside. 3-seat memory right here on the side. Then your seat adjust and also lumbar support here. So this is your lumbar support right here, forward and back, up and down, and then seat back is this one right here. Here's a look at the leatherette interior. These are heated seats up front. Headrest adjust on the left side of each of the headrests there, and then there's also a seat belt adjust up there and over here on this side right there. As we sit inside this one here, you'll notice power door locks, power windows with one touch up, one touch down, power mirrors that are also heated. This little icon right here is the heated mirror icon. A lot of people may not know what that is in their car, but that's for the heated mirror. There's also window lock right here. And then you also have bottle holder spots here, and then a power lift gate right here. Automatic headlights. Also fog light functionality right there. So if I turn that on auto, I can also pull out and now fog lights are on. I'm going to turn that off. Volkswagen's digital cockpit with navigation right here. You can also customize that to do the crop screen, the dial screen, or widescreen. And then there's also a back menu where you can actually adjust what's displayed and where and how. Leather wrapped steering wheel with a flat bottom right here. Cruise control functionality is all right here, along with your adaptive cruise control and following it interval right here. Then you have volume control right here for the stereo, also Bluetooth, and also your phone or your navigation. On this side of the steering wheel, you have Google and Siri functionality with this guy right here. You just touch and hold that if you're plugged in to this USB down here and using App Connect on this radio right here. We'll get back to that in a second. This is your mouse here, these silver tabs. You go left or right and then up or down with these two black arrows here, which will change what's displayed here. Also your song skip and preset skip is right here, and also you can change this in the radio settings to where it's a seek button. You do have a lever right here that allows you to adjust the steering wheel, pull in, push out, raise it, lower it, and then you just lock that back. Over here on the radio, it's an MIB2 radio, AM, FM, and satellite. So you do also have App Connect, which allows you to do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink using that USB right there. There's also an auxiliary port over there on that side, and then a 12-volt charger port right there. Dual climate zone up front, a third climate zone on the back. So I guess it's tri-zone, heating and cooling. You also have heated seats on both sides here for driver and passenger. They're 3-phase. They start on high, then medium, then low, then off. Same on this side. Now you can also bring up your climate control menu on the touchscreen using that menu button right there. It brings it up on the screen here. So I can adjust fan speed. I can also adjust temperature. So by touching anywhere on here, I can also change vents. And then on the back unit, I can turn it on and adjust fan as well, and the temperature. Pretty cool that you can do all that. I can also control the heated steering wheel and also air care. Air care is a filtration system that when all the windows are closed, it's actually going to filter out outside pollutants and allergens in the air and give you a nice, clean, comfortable cabin. You do also have a pretty stellar backup camera, and that's going to cover up the entire cabin once that's done done actually scrubbing. For your backup camera, it's a full HD camera. It's the best HD camera I've ever seen on a car. Best. And I'm not making it up, and I'm not just telling you that. It also has trajectory steering, so you can turn the steering wheel left or right, and the yellow line moves according to the steering wheel. The green line stays static, and the red line signifies where your bumper is. Pretty cool that it does that. And now we're back to air care there. I'll bring it back to radio. AM, FM radio. You also have channel art that shows up here with this radio. And then you've got, of course, the tune button there. And then you can also bring it up to where it shows you every visible radio station to the antenna. So if you're traveling out of town, and say you go to Memphis or Dallas and you don't know the radio stations, this is showing you every radio station that the antenna sees. So you can actually pick a station that way. No more tuning it, reaching for the tuning knob while driving, or trying to get it to seek while driving. So pretty cool that it does all that. Down here, push button start. Also electronic parking brake. I can just pull up on that, and that pulls that rather than the big huge e-brake. And then also to take it off, I just put my foot on the brake and push down, and now it's off. Driving modes, I have these right here. So I can push this button down, and it's going to give me eco, normal, sport, or custom. If I select custom, I'm allowed to tweak different aspects of the drive. The adaptive cruise control, the climate control itself, steering. I can change all of that. And I can also go back. I can hit sport on the screen, or I can touch the knob down here and change it accordingly without getting fingerprints on the screen. So also we have off-road and an off-road custom. On off-road custom, more tweaking. So I can tweak climate control, adaptive cruise control, the all-wheel drive, the drive system itself, steering. I can do all of these things here, and I can turn parking assist on or off. So we turn that off. And the park assist on an SEL, of course, is going to be the sensors. It's not going to be anything else. So don't get excited thinking that's park assist where you can actually park the car itself. Let's see here. Speaking of park assist, this right here is your forward-looking sensors and your rear sensors for the bumper to tell you when you're going to hit something or you're close to an object. It doesn't have anything to do visually or parking itself. In the glove box here, you do have the CD player as well as 2 SD card readers. One's going to be for navigation, the other's going to be for your music or videos. And then you also have 4 more SD card holders right there. Manuals are in there as well. Nice look at the wood grain interior that goes across the car. Goes around each side. Up above, there is a vanity mirror with a light above on each side. Just like that. And then up above here, there's CarNet with your information, roadside rescue, and emergency services. And then also HomeLink, your garage door memory. So you got 1, 2, and 3. So you got 3 buttons there. Another neat feature that this car has is a giant panoramic sunroof. Giant. So this thing opens up and goes back and stacks on top of that pane of glass back there. That second pane of glass does not close or open. It doesn't move. Then you have this pop-up windscreen right here. Nice giant sunroof there. And I'll go ahead and close that. And it does also have a ventilate function where you can just push up and it'll ventilate versus opening all the way. And then there's also a giant power sunshade. It comes all the way from the back and covers the entire length of the sunroof, so you're not getting sunlight beating down on you constantly. Here's another look at the leatherette seats. Nice comfortable seats, wide bolster on those. There's a look at that sunshade all the way closed. Let's take a look at the second row. So in our second row here, before we get to that, this car's priced at $46,250. The extras on this one are going to be the Shetland, I'm sorry, not the Shetland interior, but the black wheels, $995 for those. And then also second row captain's chairs are $695, splash guards are $220, and a rear bumper applique is $150. Here's a look at the Shetland beige interior and captain seats. There's latch hookups for the child seat right there, and also right here. So you can do 2 child seats in here, one here and one over there. You do also have in the back latch hookups, top latch hookups for the backs of those seats, so you can do car seats back there as well. Those headrests just flip up with the flick of a wrist. Notice how high off the floor the bottom of the seat is. That gives you a more natural knee angle as an adult, and a sculpted roof line there, so you can have a 6'4" adult sit back there and they're still going to be comfortable. This car literally will hold 6 full-size adults. It's a 6-seater, and it'll get 6 people in the seats. The way these captain's chairs work, if you have front-facing child seats, it's designed, or booster seats, you just lift up on this handle here, seat pitches forward, the bottom drops out. You do not remove a car seat to get in. Passengers have immediate access to the third row. There's handles on each side for grip assistance. And then to lift up on this handle right here and push that seat back. Lift up on the bar underneath and push the seat back to its position. For ventilation, I'm going to close the door here. We have this center console right here. We also have climate controls right here for these passengers in the back. I'll turn this up. I'm going to turn the fan down. Turn it down, not up. Down below, 2 USBs for charging, and also a 3-prong plug-in, 115 volt right there. There's also a USB inside this armrest right here. I almost missed the armrest. Let's take a look inside of there. There's your USB right there. Nice wide armrest. You can put 2 arms up there. No one's going to bump elbows and knock someone off. As we look back up front again. And then also up at your giant panoramic sunroof with the sunshade on it. I'll go ahead and open this one more time for you, just so you can see it with the light shining in. There's your latch hookups again. This armrest here is lockable. This little dial here adjusts where the arm locks down at, where it stops. There's a look at the third row seats again. Each of these windows does have a sunshade built into it. So you just lift this sunshade up and hook it in right there, and that keeps sunlight off of your babies in the back seat in their car seats. There's a look up at that giant sunroof again. Let's take a look at the back hatch. And those seats will fold flat, as well as the third row seats. Bumper applique on the back bumper here. It's a highly recommended option to get that on there. If your car doesn't have it, it's only 150 bucks, half service, add it. You won't regret having that bumper applique there, because that covers any kind of scratches, or it protects you against having scratches, I should say. These seats just you lift the handle and they fall flat. There's a look through from the back. Giant sunroof, instrument cluster, digital cockpit, center armrest, center climate control, and the seats folded flat. That will continue with the backs of those captain's chairs as well. Climate control vents are in the C-pillars for your rear passengers, and there is also a vent right down there on the floor in between the seats, so passengers in the back are not going to swelter in the summer or freeze in the winter. This one comes with cloth mats. It does not have monster mats on this one, and it does not have the tow ball, but it does have a spare tire and your jack apparatus right there. All of those things can be added by service. Power lift gate assist right there. Trailer hitch on the back. Nice car. Love this color combo. This car comes with a 6-year 72,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty from Volkswagen. That's 6 years 72,000 miles bumper to bumper. Also, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis, you can fly in. I'll pick you up from the airport. We're only 10 minutes from the airport. I'll pick you up, bring you in. You can drive your new ride home. 10 years, 200,000 miles of engine and powertrain warranty on this car if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's. That's 10 years, 200,000 miles, and that's nationwide. If you live in Virginia, you live in Texas, you live in Florida, you live in California, it doesn't matter where you live. Nationwide means exactly that, nationwide. 10 years, 200,000 mile engine and powertrain warranty on this car. Also, if you do buy from us, you get 3 years of free maintenance. Your 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil changes are all covered by our dealership. 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil changes. Now, that was only honored at our dealership, so you'll have to do those there. If you fly in and drive out, you just have to come visit me every 10,000 miles, or you can pay for it at your local dealer. If you're interested in this car, please give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257, or on Facebook, YouTube or Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great evening.